Hi everyone, welcome back. Cryptocurrency market. We're back on the Bitcoin again. Since we're following the Bitcoin on such a short-term perspective lately, I'm following up on the Bitcoin basically almost every day, and it trades in a very tight range, which is it's not so good for long-term investors and swing traders and position traders. They're used to take a lot more than just a few points, right? 250 points to every direction here. So for the short-term traders, the day traders, the intraday traders, this is a party that what's going on here. And I have to say that the situation forced me to trade as a day trader at this point on the Bitcoin, basically taking it from one side to the other. We have a very strong setup that helps us to do just that, right? We have this symmetric setup. Take a look. It engulfs the whole movement ever since price began this really nasty sideways movement. It started roughly at the beginning of the month, a little bit, about the 8th and 9th of August, and it still carries on. Now, we got the mid levels, right? The inner levels, and we got the outer levels. We got the top right here and the bottom. Now, price engaged with the bottom level a few times before with this spike, the last time it did, and from that point it went straight to the other side and it did the same, right? It kind of spiked the same. In this case, this was the top key level, 6745. Now, when I saw this, right, when I saw that, I mean, at first I thought there was going to be a breakout, a genuine one. So I was waiting for the closing moment, right, for the close of the day. But everything completely turned to the other side at some point, and this spike is all that's left from that day. So at this point, I think it is more likely that price will move again to the lower section and possibly even try to engage again with that same 60-10 level, but I would say with much higher probability it will try to engage with the mid-low level, 6246. The fact that price did close yesterday above 6510, right, is actually, well, that actually suggests that price has more potential on the upside for the next day or two. I'm not suggesting it's gonna break that 6745, although it could. I'm ready with my finger right on the trigger if that happens. But unfortunately, I don't think that's likely. I think the price can push a little bit there, a day or two push upwards, but then we'll have the next downside drop that should take us back to the lower section. So if you're using, margin trading, then obviously you're gonna have a short opportunity on the downside. If you're not using margin trading but exchange trading, then you would probably want to wait for price to come right off to those levels, starting with a level of 6246 and all the way to 6010. And as I've mentioned before, if none of these scenarios are going to happen, but rather price will break that 6745 here, that's going to be great as well. We're going to be ready to pick it up right as it breaks that level. Alright guys, Bitcoin, that's about that for this one. See you in the next video. Bye bye.